Hey, MathKook here. This video contains one of many examples in my Algebra 2 library. The rest of those examples, along with hundreds of other videos, are only available at mathkook.com. Let's MathKook it up. Hey Kooks, this question says, find the inverse of the matrix A equals 5, negative 4, negative 2, 2, using the easy method. So we are asked to find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix using the easy method. There's also another method, I call it the hard method, which we'll talk about in a later example. So for now, let's take a look at the equation to find the inverse of a 2 by 2 matrix using the easy method. So if we are given a matrix that's in this form, A, B, C, D, so a 2 by 2 matrix, then the inverse of that matrix is going to equal 1 over, and then this on the bottom here, this expression, is the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. So notice there's AD, so that's these two multiplied by each other, minus BC, which are these two multiplied by each other. So again, this expression on the bottom here is just the determinant of a 2 by 2 matrix. And then the matrix that is here is switched as far as the A and the D go. So A and D switch. So notice they're here and here to begin with. And now D is here and A is here. And then B and C are now just opposite signs. So they don't change their position, but they become opposite of what they originally were. So here's B and C. Now it's negative B and negative C. All right, and that's pretty much it. You just take this fraction and distribute it to all four of these numbers, and that is your inverse matrix. So let's go ahead and apply this to our matrix here, matrix A. So first we're going to go equals, so A inverse is going to equal 1 over. So we're going to multiply these two guys, so A and D, and then minus B and C. So I'll kind of just circle those. So AD is going to be 5 times 2 minus BC, which is negative 4 times negative 2. All right, we'll go ahead and simplify that in a bit. All right, now we're going to switch our A and D and negate our B and C. So here's A and here's D. So these switch. So instead of 5 and 2, it's going to become 2 and 5. Next, we negate B and C. So they're both negative, so they're actually both going to become positive. So we're going to have 4 here, and there's positive 2 here. All right, so we're almost there. Now to simplify here, this determinant on the bottom, we have 5 times 2, which is 10, and then 3 negative, so it ends up being negative. So 10 minus 8, which gives us 2. So we have 1/2, and then we're going to distribute that into our matrix here. All right, so our last step is just distributing. I'll do it on the right here. So we're going to distribute this 1/2 to all 4 of these numbers. So we'll do the top left first. So 1/2 times 2 will give us 1. And then we have 1/2 times 4, which gives us 2. And then we'll do the bottom row now. 1/2 times 2, which also gives us 1. And lastly, 1/2 times 5, which gives us 5 over 2. All right, so there it is. There is our inverse matrix. I'll write here equals A inverse. So our inverse matrix for matrix A is 1, 2, and 1, 5/2. Hey Kook, if you found this video helpful, hit that like button, subscribe, and drop a comment. For unlimited access to all of my Algebra 2 videos, visit mathkook.com. Thanks for watching.